She was shocked after it happened. She was stunned. Well, now she's had a couple of days to let it all soak in and to get ready and to refocus and reset for this, for the 200. She looked good in the qualifiers. Now it's finals time again. Addo, what's your take?
Well, she's certainly in a lane that she will always treasure, and that's lane 9. But what she needs here is in the semifinals, and then she's got to set a personal best just to contend with this field, because behind her, she has the fastest woman this year in Gabby Thomas, and 2 behind her, she has Julian Alfred, who is also dangerous. She's the NCAA champion, and she has a faster personal best. And that's before we talk about the fastest woman alive at 200, Shericka Jackson, who will be behind them all in lane 6.
Hey, Son, how about this as we look at Gabby Thomas of the United States? The U.S. women have not won a world championship at 200 meters since the great Allyson Felix in 2009.
Co-favorite in this event. She has the perfect lane draw out in lane 8. She can chase Sha'Carri, the weakest part of her race. She's going to be able to chase the world champion and then get on the straightaway quicker than anybody else and go to her strength, the final 100 meters. So could tonight be the night that the Team USA is restored as champion? We'll see.
I just feel like Gabby Thomas has not been challenged so far in a big race. She blew away U.S. Nationals, but this woman on your screen is the favorite for a reason. Gabby Thomas has run faster this year at 200 meters.
And make no mistake about it.
And she's in 6.
Yeah.
She can see everybody in front of her.
29-year-old Jamaican wants a little bit of revenge on that woman right there, Sha'Carri Richardson, because Shericka Jackson thought for a second she had won the World 100-meter title. It didn't happen. She was shocked by Richardson. Here's Gabby Thomas. As Sonia told us, she's got fresh legs. No 100 for her.
Here's the NCAA champion, Alfred. Does she have one more big race in her?
Daryl Nieder of Great Britain.
After making the Olympic 100 final, now she's made a world final.
This is Dina Asher-Smith, her teammate, who reigned supreme in 2019, but has had injury issues since. She was only 8th in the 100, so what can she do here? And also rounding out the field there, that's the guy. She's been one of the best female sprinters in the world for over a decade. Unfortunately, was in that 4th spot again in the 100 meters, and a tough lane draw for her there in lane 2.
One thing is for sure, I feel like the medals are going to come from the outside lanes.
We keep saying it, we haven't had a bad final yet in the field.
The 2 American women are side by side in lanes 8 and 9. Gabby Thomas in 8, and right here, Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100-meter world champion in 9.
Set.
Women's 200.
Shericka Jackson, outside, has already been passed. Here comes the world champion,
Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica, the first since Marlene Uddy, and she crosses in 21:41. Wow, that is a meet record.
She is getting closer to FloJo's world record. She is now just 0.07 of a second away as Gabby Thomas gets the silver and Sha'Carri hands on for her 2nd medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close, Addo, and I could tell the way that she ran the 100, she was in the middle of the track, all of her chief competition in front of her, she executed to perfection. We just witnessed the 2nd fastest time ever run, and it was at a World Championship final. Oh my goodness, just phenomenal running for these women.
Look at Gabby Thomas, her mouth is wide open, she can't believe it. It's Jamaica, the United States, and 0.4 of a second in sprinting is a mile.
That is as big
of a margin
of victory as you will see in a sprint event in history at these World Championships. We'll crunch the numbers, but wow, for a race that we thought, well, maybe somebody gets close, no contest, Jackson by a mile.
And that's the last time you convinced me to change my favorite. Shericka Jackson looked amazing, but Otto, you also called it. Sha'Carri Richardson would need to run a personal best, and she did, and she got a bronze medal. So she's leaving here with a gold and a bronze. This is a phenomenal first world championship.
So here's another look. Shericka Jackson 4th from the left. was playing. I think she would have been frustrated by her inability to win and she came off of that turn and it was goodbye. Gabby Thomas tried to charge late, but that's a lot of space in between the Jamaican world champion from last year and the rest of the world. So she repeats and defends her title from Eugene. And the other women who run the 200 in the world, know now, if you are not ready to run 21.4, you have no chance to beat an in-shape Shericka Jackson.
And think about this, Otto. Shericka Jackson started out her career as a 400-meter runner. No one saw this coming. No one saw that she would step down, much like Fred Curley did, and run the 1-2 and be so dominant. And I really think that is what has paid off for her in this 200-meter discipline. She is by far the strongest in the field. She has the experience of the 400 meters, and she uses it to her advantage. I definitely feel like she was disappointed from that 100 because she came out here on a mission.
Yeah. This is the largest margin of victory that we have seen in this event since Allison Felix in 2007 Worlds at Osaka won by 0.53. This does not happen often. Ingram Miller also had a big win by 0.45 in Seville, but wow.
The complexion of this race was determined, Son, at the halfway point.
Yeah.
Well, I would venture to say it was determined.
In 2023, Shericka Jackson was really feeling it. Her performances that season literally showed you that, hey, she's in top-notch form. Like every 200-meter race that she ran, we all expected her to go for that world record. But she basically was saving it for the Olympics. Right throughout the season, she had perfect wind, and at the moment when she said, hey, I'm ready to go for it, there were no wind to assist her in getting the world record. 21.41 is the closest anyone has gone since Flojo set that world record how many years ago? Around 14 years ago. Elaine 21.55 was the closest up until Shericka Jackson stepped in and started dropping some really fast time over 200 meters. And in that stadium, everyone was on their feet because just the way she started that race could tell that, hey, she's going for it. And we knew from before the race started that she was going to go for it. And she definitely did. And she came really close. If she have just gotten like a 0.5 or even a +1 wind reading on that time, she would have gone anywhere close to 21.32, 21.30, probably 21.2. Who knows? But there were no wind to assist her with getting to that world record, and it's just unfortunate. But she does have a lot more years left under her belt. She's around 28 now, I think. And this year, she said that she's no longer scared to say, hey, I want the world record. She's coming off injury, so I'm not sure how her season will be. She raced over 300 and 200 meters and lost to Julian Alfred this season, but she don't look that bad. But to go off for the world record this year, for me, is a bit far-fetched, just because she's coming off injury. But anything is possible, and it is still early days, so we can't really judge on her first performances so far. We're still in the beginning of May. She has the entire May, June, July, August, September. So she have around 4 months leave to get to top-notch shape to attempt to break the 200-meter world record this year. So we'll just have to wait to see how her season progresses. But definitely we know she has all the potential. She has the speed. She has the right mind. She has the technique. Everything that is there needed for her to break the world record. She just have to be in top-notch shape, and the conditions has to be good as well. And yes, she need a bit of For me, I think she need around +1 or a .5 win reading to assist her to bring it across the line, and we'll definitely want to see that world record go. We want the 100-meter world record to go, and we want that 200-meter world record to go, possibly to a Jamaican. We know Usain Bolt holds both 100 and 200 meters in the men's section, and we would want to see a Jamaican in the female sections as well. So we just have to wait to see if we're gonna get it this season or next season. But yeah, feel free to leave y'all thoughts on this one in the comments. Do y'all feel Shericka Jackson will break the world record, whether this season or next season or the following season? Leave your thoughts on this one in the comments. Hope y'all enjoyed this throwback 200-meter race from 2023 women's 200-meter final at the World Championships. That's all for today. Thank y'all for watching.